Alright, y'all, what's cooking? Let's talk about what's been stirring up in the pot for a couple of days still is the Teofimo Lopez and Jamaine Ortiz fight. Now, people want to talk about Teofimo. He should have been cutting off the ring. If he's great boxers figured out a way. I agree with that. I do agree great boxers figure out a way to get that guy out of there. But when someone's running all goddamn day, is not engaging, not trying to look for no offense, how is your feints, right? How's your feints gonna work? How's your tricks? How's your setups gonna work? You're just chasing a dude. I mean, I don't know if y'all seen it, but Teofimo try to, you know what I'm saying? He tried to initiate him boxing, right? He tried to even get on the ropes, right? Try to get on do some rope dope type of shit. Try to invite him in. He wasn't going for it. He was not going for it. Now Jamaine, that one part when he did come, he went like this. Jamaine was trying to throw some shit, but then he went back to the same old Jamaine Ortiz game plan. I'm not too sure what the game plan was, but I don't know if it was that. And one thing I've been noticing about fights with Teofimo and his opponents, I'm really thinking, just like Sandor Martin, I think they be feeling that power and they just start fucking running. They probably had another game plan. I guarantee you, most boxers are gonna have a game plan unless you some guy that has a shitload of power and you're just trying to go in there and knock your guys out, which is not the way to go. Y'all seen what happened with Edgar Berlanga. I'm not trying to say he don't be having game plans, but him getting all those early knockouts, I remember seeing him like, this is not good for him. Like, yeah, it's getting him his name up there, but where the fuck is he at now? Like, people are not really believing in him like that. And it just wasn't good for him. But back to the fight. It takes two to tango, man. Y'all can't be getting on Teofimo like that. Get on fucking Jamaine, man. That's not boxing. That is not boxing. Boxing is to hit and don't get hit. Make your opponent miss. Capitalize on his mistakes. Counter him. It's a fight. At the end of the day, boxing's a fight. Yeah, it's a sport. If you just sitting there just jabbing and just moving and just every now and then throwing a punch and maybe you're landing but not that good, that's fencing. That's you want to go do that shit and go, with the motherfucker with the mask and going like this and fence, go do that shit. That's not boxing. So did I agree with those scorecards? What was it, 115, 113? I think it was... I gave Teofimo probably a little bit more rounds than that, but I probably did not agree with the 117. But I believe the organizations are trying to control boxing, right? And for a good reason. We don't want to see that style no more. We ain't trying to see that shit no more. Mayweather did it, but he hit back. A lot of people talking about he was a runner. People with styles like that, like Hector Camacho, these people hit back. Prince Nassim, he hit back. I mean, we could go down the list. Cotto hit back. You know what I'm saying? You can name all these slick fighters. They hit back. That's boxing. That is fucking boxing. You know what I'm saying? That shit that we seen Shakur did with the Los Santos, that's not boxing. There's a I don't know if y'all seen. There's a picture. I have it. I had screenshot it. When he's stepping back, he stepped back so far, and he jumped. This motherfucker's in the air, like he's in the fuck. This motherfucker's about this high in the air. He stepped back so far, and he jumped in the air. Now it says hand was hurt. Okay, we'll roll with that. We'll roll with that. Fuck it. Who cares? Is he lying? Maybe he's lying. I don't know. Maybe he's probably embarrassed from that performance. But I do believe he felt that power. Just like Jamaine felt that power from Theo. Shakur felt that power from De Los Santos. And I think something has to be said for his power. Like the Sandro Martin of the knockdown, he was all balanced. Let's be real. Most people are keep going back to that are just Teofimo haters. People who keep going back to the Kambosos fight, I still give Kambosos some credit, you know, but that was not the Theo that is focused. He had some other shit, but I'm not gonna sit here and make some fucking some excuses for him. Kambosos handled business, but he did not fight a 100% guy mentally. So if you're not there mentally, you ain't really there physically. You know, you're just not gonna perform. But you know, and that's why I give Kambosos some credit. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he felt the power and he was willing to go in there and he was throwing some hands. Right? I even give him more credit, way more credit, obviously because he won. But then Jamaine, I thought this was gonna be a great fight. I thought Jamaine, he was putting up a fight with Loma. A lot of people, including my brother, felt like he won. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, man, Jamaine was tall, good physique, he's in shape, good boxer. We found out he had some great feet. Me and my brother watching the fucking boxing fight, and we were like, damn, man, Jamaine got some feet. Everyone got some footwork. Like, damn, this is gonna be a good fight. And you see, he was landing a couple of every now and then. But then I was telling my brother, I was like, that's not gonna last for too long. Like, how long is that? You know how Caleb's a great boxer. I'm gonna do a segment on him one of these days. How people are not appreciating how good he really is. That man, Caleb Plant can fucking box his ass off. That's a great boxer, right? But the thing with him, he kind of just gasses out. That's why I usually, if I'm a betting man, I like to go with the guy that can box and can throw hands in you and sit there in the pocket and do it all, not just box, right? But which I think he can do that too. But when you just rely on just movement, and if you don't have the wind, you don't have the lungs for that, you will gas out. You know, if you don't conserve your energy right. And I believe Jamaine probably was getting a little tired. And imagine if he was throwing shots, right? How much more tired Jamaine would be. But I believe he felt that power and just got on that bicycle, baby. He got on that bicycle. And it was really Ortiz's fault. You could blame Teofimo on how the fight went. Should he cut off the ring a little bit better? Maybe, but that's not his game. We know that's not. Teofimo really doesn't hunt guys. He's a boxer. That's why when you hear his pops, when you fought Josh Taylor, you heard Bill Haney talk about, is Gordo gonna fight? Is it gonna be slick boxing Gordo? And like, yeah, he's back, baby. He's back, baby. You know his pops. He's back. I told everybody. You know pops. But yeah, so his boxing was back. I thought I was gonna see some new shit. We didn't get to see it. How can he? Got a guy that's just running around the fucking ring. And oh yeah, you know what, my brother, see, one of these days I'm gonna bring him on right here one of these days. Because, you know, he brings up nice points. Like, that ring too motherfucking big. Maybe that'll stop motherfuckers from running around so goddamn much and force them to fight. Because that's not boxing. That is not fucking boxing. And judges, I think they all were probably gonna go with Teofimo either way. But I think that 117 was like, hey, you is trying to show everybody in the boxing world, you box with that fucking style. Okay, that's not boxing. Box with that style. And you're not gonna get rewarded with a fucking win. You thinking you want this man's gold, you better go for the money. You better dig your hand in there. You better work for that gold. You better dig into the dirt. Well, digging into the dirt, throw some motherfucking punches, goddammit. Fight. If Jamaine threw a little bit more punches, he probably could have slipped out with a win or a split decision. But I think if he threw some more punches, I think that's when you would have seen Teofimo catching his ass, right? You would have started catching him with combos. And speaking of combos, that's another reason why I thought it was going to be a decent fight. We seen just a tiny bit when Teofimo was like this. right? He got onto the ropes. He came in there a little bit and then didn't do much. I think he probably landed 1 or 2 punches. I don't know. But yeah, that's not boxing, people. And I know a lot of you Teofimo haters, right? Or people just don't like him because how he talks. He talks a lot of shit. He's a fighter. Fuck you expect. Supposed to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my fighter, like if I'm a manager, if I'm training somebody, I don't want them fucking deferring to somebody. Oh yeah, he could be. Who the fuck says that? You can respect your opponent. You can damn sure respect your respect your opponent. But I'm gonna beat anybody's ass. My nephew be asking, what you think about him? That's a tall ass dude right there. Well, I'm gonna hit that motherfucker with a chair. He's big 6'. I'm about 5'7", 5'8". Big tall 6'5" motherfucker. What am I gonna prove that I'm tough? I know I'm tough. I ain't gotta prove shit. But I'm sure as fuck ain't gonna get fucked up. I gotta work, motherfucker. I'm gonna grab this goddamn chair, whatever the fuck is right by me, and I'm gonna fucking put it on your fucking face and head. But besides that, Jamaine, the fuck happened, Papa? I just seen something about Bob Arum. He's pissed off. He's pissed. I didn't get to read all of it, before I went on. But I was reading some shit, what the fuck's his name? Something Benson. I forgot his name. I'm having a brain fart right now. But Bob Arum was pissed off, man. Bob thought it was gonna be a good battle because he's been in there with Loma. Basically, some of the things that I was saying. He throws combos. He was fighting him like a warrior. What happened? Put some more fucking respect on Teofimo Lopez's name. Put some more motherfucking respect. Because we seen how that nigga was coming with everybody else. Why did you fight like that with Teofimo Lopez? Why? Why did you fight like that? See, I'm gonna have to go to work in a little bit. But I had to make this post. Because people screaming robbery. Motherfucker, robbery? Robbery. Have you motherfuckers been watching how long y'all been watching boxing? We know what robberies look like. If you want to argue that Triple G won certain fight, I myself believe he won the first fight. Okay. And then I believe Canelo won the second. And then obviously I think most people believe that Canelo won the third one. But if you want to say it was robbery is when the motherfucker when the fight is close. And then people might go this way, that way. What a robbery was Rayo Valenzuela with Colbert. That was a motherfucking robbery. That was a robbery. And we knew him, or I knew him, I predicted it. If y'all been following, y'all know I predicted that boy was going to get knocked out cold. He was going to get put to sleep. And ¿qué pasó? That boy was sleeping. Dormido así, mira. Yeah, dormido. Right, put him on his ass. You're right, that was revenge. I couldn't wait for that. I knew he was going to get that knockout. He was doing all that talking. You could tell, it was like, ooh. Yeah, you ever seen the motherfucker? You just, keep talking. Ah! But robbery, nah, not even close to a robbery. We're gonna start putting an end to this. We gotta put an end to this type of boxing. This is not boxing. This is fencing. This is running scared. It's not fighting. It's a sport, but at the end of the day, it's a gladiator sport. It's the modern day gladiator. Why, when we see Jamaine fight a certain way, why you fight like that with Teofimo? I don't hear nobody talking about that. No, that's boxing. Yeah, they stick 'em. That was not boxing. Boxing is hit and don't get hit. Block, catch, shoot. Okay? Miss, duck, boom. Maybe get hit with one, block the other, boom. Retreat. You know what I'm saying? But retreating the whole fucking fight, that's not fighting. That is not boxing. Stop trying to ruin our motherfucking sport. Don't you ruin our motherfucking sport with you motherfucking dumbass casual fans. You dumbass motherfuckers. It's a robbery. You just hate, you don't like Teofimo. That's all. Is everybody who disagrees with the decision don't like him? No, it's fucking ridiculous to say. But most don't. Most don't. You know what? Reason I like him, he don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. Right? He really has a clean image. He don't be trying to walk around here looking like a goddamn thug with the goddamn. I like jewelry. I like chains too. I just ain't got them on. You ain't seen me on that on yet. I gotta fix my shit, but like people like Devin Haney, right? We know that where he from. We know where that boy from. He's suburb boy. Be over there with the chains and the gold teeth. And okay, that's cool. If you like hip hop culture, your daddy's really the one who's a thug, little gangster like that. Supposedly, I don't know. I hear him talk, so I feel like he's cut from that cloth. But yeah, dude got a clean image. Does Theo run his mouth a lot? He run his motherfucking mouth a lot. But I tell you what, people know his name more. They sure as fuck know his name more. They know enough. They know enough to dislike him or hate him. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like fucking Mayweather. Kind of like Money May, baby. Kind of like when people want to go watch Mayweather fight. You wanted to see him win because you're a fan, or you wanted to see him lose? Those people paying. He putting asses on seats, right? Because they dislike them. They just wanted to see him lose. I'm tired of this motherfucker. He runs. He wasn't a runner, right? He's a slick boxer, counter, boom, boom, boom. Oh, fuck! Remember that fight with Ricky Hatton and shit? Remember when you hit him with the double punch? I remember when you hit him with the double punch like that, boom. Yeah. But we ain't trying to see that shit in boxing no more. We don't want to see that. That's fencing. And if I don't know if y'all watch Antonio Tarver's shit, Tarver's take. You know what I'm saying? I love hearing him talk about boxing. Go watch Tarver's take about what he said about Teofimo. He's fencing. That's he's saying what I'm saying. I believe I got that term from. It wasn't from him, but many people use that term, right? Just fencing. You're sticking out that jab. You're sticking out that jab. Boom, boom. But when the fuck are you gonna come through and try to hit him with that one? With the two? 1, 2. When's that gonna happen? You know, we're not gonna. I believe boxing's trying to control that shit. With that score, with that 117, did I think it was false? Yeah, it's a little false. I don't think he was winning by that much. I do believe Ortiz won at least like 4 rounds or something like that. 4 or 5 rounds, I believe, that he did win. And not that great, right? You just like, okay, that was Ortiz round. I look at my brother, what you think about that one? What you think about that? Like Ortiz? Yeah, Ortiz. Yeah, but not by much. Because then the last fucking 4 rounds, you didn't do shit. I'm like, do you remember? I turned around, like, do you remember when he punched? Like, what did he hit Theo with anything? Like, he did hit him with that one uppercut when they exchanged a little bit. But I thought we was gonna see a fucking great fight. But it takes 2 to tango. When your dancing partner, you know what I'm saying? He got footwork. Like, it's funny to say that, man. He got great footwork. You thought you would have capitalized on that, but you didn't. So I'm gonna say you were scared of Teofimo's power. Loma, that power. I don't want to say scared, but that's the only word we got to say right now. He was aware. Let's say aware. So motherfuckers, he ain't scared. They fighters. We know they all tough. You know, it takes a human being, a different breed, to be hopping up in the MMA, and boxing or any combat sport. This is a different breed of human being. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a tough motherfucker. But yeah, Loma felt that power. He felt that power. Jamaine felt that power. You know, I think they all feel that power. And it just changes their game plan. Now, what I did take from this fight, though, And Devin Haney, he's a better boxer than Jamaine Ortiz. And if him and Theo go at it after this fight, remember I talked to my brother and like, man, like what do you think Devin's gonna look like, man? Like shit. Like fuck, he might do the same thing, but he's gonna do more probably. A lot of people don't give Devin credit. Like he do got balls. He's not a runner, bro. Like if anything, like if you were to compare, this is fucked up, right? It's kind of weird. You got Devin and you got Shakur. And I love when I first started watching Shakur. I remember I told my brother, I was like, man, watch out for this kid, man. This kid can box. He could sit there in the pocket and box, and fight with you, throw hands. So and my brother knows that's the type of boxers I like. I like the guys who can box and fight. Boxing, if you know what I'm saying? It to me, in the world, out there in the world, I tell my nephew, like there's 2-3 things that you better know how to do as far as fighting. You better know how to wrestle and box. Or a little jujitsu, but that goes along with wrestling, okay? Jujitsu, judo, and if you know about wrestling, you know that jujitsu, judo, they do include certain moves in there, or certain form of moves up in there, but those are my criterias of fighting. But everybody, that's what I like. I like the guys who can box and fight. I don't like the guy who could just box, because then that's the type of fucking shit we see. But then that's not the type of fight we've been seeing Ortiz fight. So you have to go back and just tell yourself, why did he fight like that? Why? Somebody tell me why. Argue with me. I think he felt that power, just like Shakur felt that power. And like, oh shit, this shit is real. Boom. Fucking even getting hit in the arm. You know what I'm saying? One thing's getting hit, and then you feel that thump. You feel that, like, woof. Like, oh shit, I'm not and this motherfucker he's still throwing with the same heat in the 9th round. I can't know, it's because you too aware. I don't even feel right saying. I'm gonna say scared. You're too scared. You didn't want it. You're not as tough as you saying that you are. You're just not. We all know everybody in kind of it's tough, tough people. But we're talking in boxing terms. We're talking in combat sports. We're not saying as tough. You're not as tough as you say you are, because you could like doing all that talking. And that man ain't retired. He just doing what Teofimo did. He was making too much of it. The man did not retire from boxing. Let's stop the nonsense. Oh my God, he's retired. Just shut the fuck up. Have some common sense. If you follow boxing, you know what's up. You motherfucker still running his mouth about this and that. He's in boxing still, ladies and gentlemen. He did not fucking retire. Okay? But, yeah, man. A lot of people, oh, he's a clown. Theo's a fucking clown. He's not. Look, man. He's still young. He's still learning. Jamaine's still learning. But one thing you can't learn is to have some fucking cojones or some balls. You either have it or you fucking don't, my boy. I think he does have cojones. I think he does have balls. He's the guy that we thought he was. This is just the power. He felt that shit. He felt the heat. And he was like, oh shit, I don't think I'm going to try to throw my combinations like this with this nigga. I'm good. No, I said, I don't know. That's so papa. You're in this corner like, this motherfucker is hitting hard. Like, I think I'm just gonna use the footwork. I'm like, you think that's what you're gonna do? Like, yeah, man, nah, papa, the hook's still there. The left is there. We seen him learn that left. He landed that left. Why can't you do that more? Go back to feeling that heat, that power. And then Teofimo, he's fast, but he's not really, really fast. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Yeah, I think next fight, Teofimo said he's gonna go to Honduras, and I think that's great, man. I think that's great. Hey, a lot of people are talking about, oh, he's crying. What a crybaby. Always. What the? Have you been watching boxing? Have you been watching? Have you watched any kind of fucking sports? He's not the first motherfucking person that's ever fucking. Are you? I'm gonna get off that subject. There's a bunch of stupid ass people, and I'm giving y'all stupid motherfuckers attention. They tell he's crying. You fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. Maybe he's crying because he knew when he got that win that maybe Bob Arum and them knew that he's like, hey man, if I win this fight, I want to defend my title in Honduras. You know how fucking big for Honduras that is, man? You know how big that is for Honduras? Honduras. Honduras for the white folks. It's astronomical. Astronomical. Who do you know that's Honduran? When I tell people I'm Honduran, like, oh, no, nah, I fucked up telling y'all I'm Honduran. Now you're probably like, oh, shit, Chris is Honduran. That's why he goes for Teofimo. I'm a fan of Teofimo. Yes, I am. I'm a fan of boxing, though. I'm a fan of boxing, and I'm going to be real with y'all, about shit. Just like I was telling you, yeah, Teofimo needs to learn how to cut off the ring a little bit more better, but that was never really his style. He a boxer. He was never a go, hunt, rock'em sock'em type of guy. But he can be a rock'em sock'em type of guy, And if y'all notice, the last 2 rounds, most of his fights, it's him winning. For the majority, he wins his last 2 rounds. He wins the championship round. You just seen it with Loma.